Hey guys, Shaggy the Rat, and for today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick cage tour of my rat's triple critter nation. So as you can see here, I have the cage all set up, and my rats are starting to come out of the small travel cage I put them in, so they are not too pleased right now. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and show you what the setup looks like. I'm pretty excited about this. No, I'm not excited about Olive trying to climb up the cage. I will have that open in a second, Olive. But anyways, I'm pretty excited about it because I have actually had to have this cage pretty bare bones for intros for the last month and a half. And so this is their first time with the cage actually having stuff in it, which is awesome. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this bottom unit right here. So there are quite a few, oops, banana got stuck behind the door. So things have changed quite a bit in the interior. I used to have a sort of stable setup, which I would just change the bits and pieces around it. The large things like shelves would stay the same, and I've changed that with this cage setup. So I'm pretty excited about all the changes. Anyways, first of all, you can see that I have two levels. So these are my best equipment pans on top of the Critter Nation shelves. And these are just acting as mini levels. In one, I have a space pod and a Rodney space igloo. And in the other, I have a mini space pod, a little cardboard hut, and a food bowl with oxbow in it. And these are just acting as little levels for the rats to climb on, to sleep in all the things on them. But really, it's just a nice little way to give them a little bit more floor space, which they always enjoy. Now moving down, we have the main area. This has a bunch of the rats' chew toys, some more oxbow, another Rodney space igloo, another cardboard box, a cardboard tube, another space pod, and in the back we have a double-decker shelf, which has some fleece binder clipped onto it. Now that is something you can find at Lowe's or Home Depot in their kitchen section. It is a kitchen or closet shelf. I can't remember which. I think they're listed as both. But anyways, it works really well for the rats, and I C-clip them onto the cage bars. So right above it, you can see this little hammock thing. This is actually how the rats get to the second level because there's a little attachment hole, so to speak, and it leads right to the hammock. So you can't really see it. But I promise the rats can drop right down onto the hammock or climb up from it very easily. So it's working quite well. That is exactly what I put it there for, to prevent any sort of falls, especially with the dwarfs. So I'm pretty excited to see them using it just as I intended. Now moving to the side, we have my 15-inch chin sprint. This is the exotic nutrition wheel, and the rats really enjoy this. I've had this one for maybe 3.5, 4 years now? I don't know. It's been quite a while, but the rats still really enjoy it, especially the standard rats, but the dwarf rats also use it quite a bit, which was pretty surprising to me. Okay, so let's move on to the other side. Just kind of close this up real quick. Oopsie daisies. Let's open the other side up. Okay, so behind Egg, we have a 8-ounce Oasis water bottle. And then right above that, we have this other hammock. This hammock is, by the way, made of the same stuff as that other hammock on that side, and this third hammock on this side. Anyways, here's one hammock, here's the other one, and right here I have this connection of bird ropes. I have the small one from Ratty Box, and I have this other one right here, which, Butter, no! Easy little Butter, you're being a little butt. But anyways, this other one here is, I think, from PetSmart. Anyways, they're both just bird ropes, and they attach to the cage bars. So right in the middle, we have the dig box. So that is filled with crinkled paper bedding. That's great for making burrows in, but it doesn't really require any work like dirt. So it's just kind of a nice happy medium. And you can see a little blueberry there. And then on top of the dig box, we have the pink igloo. I believe that's the large size. I think that one also came from PetSmart years back. I've had this one forever. And then down here we have a rock, which is just a rock, and it's sitting upon these two plastic buckets from the Dollar Tree, which the rats have already peed on, which is always nice. Anyways, I cut out a hole in both of them so that the rats can go inside, and Olive in particular likes to sleep inside those, which I always thought was kind of cute and funny. Now right here we have a little Jingle Toy. This is from Ratty Box. The rats like to push it around, and sometimes I'll put food in there for them to push around as well. And then to the side we have this 4-ounce Oasis water bottle alongside this little shelf. This is a bathroom shelf. It came from a Overstock store, and it was a very nice addition to the cage because it just hooks over the bars really easily. And I just have some fabric binder clipped onto it along with a mini food bowl. Then down here we have another Oasis water bottle, another 4-ounce one, alongside the rat's foraging wheel. This one is nice because it's made for parrots, and you basically just need to push it in order to align these little holes with any of the compartments. And I just have oxbow in it right now, so the rats can just push it to another section when they run out, which they are definitely going to do. Anyways, that is it for this unit right here. Oh, I forgot this side. This side has a little toy here, which I have put some cardboard on because the rats have chewed most of it off. And then I also have another of these double-decker shelves with more fleece binder clipped onto it. So now I'm going to go ahead and move to the upper shelf. Here we are. So Banana's sitting on my shoulder for some reason. Okay, so the upper unit has quite a few changes to it. First of all, you can see this acrylic pan that I made for the cage. I'm pretty proud of it because I made it pretty much just completely DIY. I cut it myself from old photo plexiglass, so it's not exactly the best cut, and it's not being sealed with anything like professional. It doesn't have that acrylic sealer that people tend to use, but I'm still pretty happy with it, and I ended up using some Gorilla Tape, which is working pretty well. And I also have a little sectioned off area down there, which lets the rats walk to the other levels. But anyways, in this unit, we have this little Romney tunnel, and then we have another hammock hanging down below. And then we have a bunch of chew toys on the ground alongside a Pringles can, which has the end cut off and has been cleaned out. So the rats can chew it up, go through, and all sorts of stuff. Then we have this cute little sleeping bag, which is from a Ratty Box. The little dwarf girls like to sleep in there in particular. And then in the middle, we have this U-shaped sink organizer, which is really nice because this is something I got from a thrift store for around $5, I believe. And it's just been a really fun thing for the rats to walk on and to hold hammocks and stuff like that. So then we have a hammock hanging from the sink organizer, and above it we have a space pod. And then to the side we have one of these little metal food cups. This came from a Ratty Box with a little lava ledge under it. I have another lava ledge over here and another water bottle up here. This is a 12-ounce Choco no drip water bottle, and I actually have 2 more down here as well that I didn't mention before. Anyways, moving back up, we have this hanging level right here. This is just a old storage shelf of some sort. I got it from my grandma a long time ago, and it has worked really well in the cage because it's pretty much the exact size of a Critter Nation shelf. So I have that right here, and I have this cookie pan on it. Oops, Banana's slipping, Banana's slipping! What are you doing, Banana? Anyways, like I said, I have this cookie pan on it, and then I have this little mini space pod alongside this Living World water cup. This is actually a bird food holder, but I have used it as a water cup for the rats for a long time. And it works really well because the hood stops dust from falling in, while the raised nature of it, just being attached to the bars, means that the rats are less likely to put bedding and stuff inside it, so the water lasts longer. Then over here I have a 12-inch wheel. This is mainly for the dwarf rats. Actually, they're the only ones that will use it, so it's pretty much exclusively for them. Then I have a knot nibbler toy, which is the chew toy in the back, alongside one of these bowls with more oxbow in it, and finally 2 more 4-ounce Oasis water bottles. Anyways, like I was saying, the cage is looking really good, and the rats are really enjoying it, so I'm very excited to be able to give them some more fun stuff to do it again. And I need to go get the little dwarf rat down. No! Get down, get down. I see you, Olive. Oh my gosh, Banana, what are you doing? Okay, so I need to stop this right now before all my rats end up getting into trouble. Oh, do not be a squeaky little bean, my gosh. Banana is insane. Okay, so that is it for this cage tour. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!